that had no business going that hard. That like little thing they were doing was like,
oh yeah,
it fit the groove so well.
All right, I brought him back.
Hello,
he is back. He is back. We're gonna do a Babymetal. Oh, you guys didn't tell me how to say this one. Kagaru. With Kami Band intro live at Legend MM. But he brought his toy. So.
I did. I'm not going to play anything here now. But I was just pointing out, because I talked about it in the last one we did on Babymetal. It's an exotic, which is a Japanese brand. And then it's a 6-string that's got 19 millimeter string spacing. Those of you who know what you're looking at, that's wide string spacing for a 6-string.
Yeah, you got to have some mitts on you for that.
It's a big boy boat oar neck. And that's why I got so geeked out when I saw that.
Yeah, our man got geeked.
Z.
Yeah, our man got geeked.
I geeked hard.
Yeah, he geeked hard.
I geeked so hard.
Yeah, I told him next time he has to play some shit. He's got to do like a live cover of a Babymetal of a bow solo. We're not going to get bow in this one. So this was in 2024. This is Legend MM. I'm pretty certain this will be the West Kami Band.
Okay.
So Legend MM, all of their Legend shows are typically for one of the girls' like birthdays. So
okay.
MM is Momo Metal. So this was like her birthday show. A song I wanted to show you, but it didn't make it through the through the screening process.
The preliminaries.
Yeah, it was the Momo version of a song called Headbanger. Because this was at this show. It was kind of like her like special version of that song. Because usually they're mainly there doing like backup vocals and dancing, but she did something special in that one. But this one has a Kami Band intro, which I'm assuming is why people said do this with Cody. And this is one of my favorite shows that they've ever done, just from like the way it's filmed. Like the cinematography is phenomenal. The production quality is phenomenal. So it's a live version, but it literally sounds and looks so good. So
because that's what we're getting board audio. You know what that means?
It's just like so lame. It's not fun at all. It's just boring.
So the reason why if someone's bootleg filming something at a concert, and by that I mean like you get phone video or someone's got even like a nice camera, a microphone is picking up all the sound blasting through the room. This is the direct lines from their inputs, amps, microphones, all running to a board. I'm assuming we're getting board audio.
Yeah. All of their shows,
soundboard.
If it's released from them, especially all of their arena shows like this.
Why sounds so good?
Yeah, it's phenomenal. All right, Kagerou. This is also one I haven't heard yet either, so this is actually a real reaction from me too. Most of the time, I'm showing you shit that I've heard, and I'm just wanting to show you.
But this one's fresh boys diving in.
So this is the West Kami Band.
Okay.
So this drummer right here is Anthony Barone from All That Remains.
Oh.
These guys played in. It's like a Star Wars cover band, something galactic. I don't remember what it was, but they're very fucking good too.
I was playing.
Oh, that's not Barone. Yeah, it is. It's good. I'm sorry, what? So look at that what?
The bass that the bass player is using is called a dingwall. Very popular. Like they're definitely the bass that's like in vogue right now for metal bassists, and it's got fanned frets. So instead of the frets being straight up and down,
let me see if I can pause it.
Yeah,
that's not him, is it?
No.
Show me. Oh my god. That's not a good one. I'm sure there'll be a solo. When there's a solo, we'll point it out.
Yeah.
But for now.
Yeah, go back a little. That tone is so good. pause. Okay. So you see how the frets are
Yeah.
going, and then they'll fan.
Yeah, they're like fanned out.
So they literally.
Yeah, that's crazy you caught that without a close-up, because even looking at it close up, you can kind of see it, but it's like perspectively.
Well, I'm a massive bass nerd, and ding walls are a very distinct looking bass.
Oh.
And so it's like if you know what a ding wall looks like, you're like, oh yeah, instantly clocked it.
And are they all like fan like that?
Yes, that is like definitely a ding wall thing. What's the point behind that is the lower strings are at a longer scale, and the higher strings are at a shorter scale. So that causes you the tension on the strings is different. So lower strings have a tighter tension, so the notes are more clear.
Yeah.
That's why they're so popular in metal when you're playing stuff real low, and then the frets are closer together up higher, so you can get, the tension isn't as high on the higher strings, frets are closer together, and the tension is greater on the lower strings, and the notes are more clear. It's really cool. And
yeah, I don't think I've seen. So I mean, I guess I didn't know what I was looking for. It's one of those things that now that you pointed out, I'm gonna see it.
Fan
more,
frets,
but,
yeah.
Oh, I did do a video the other day where I pointed out the scalloped frets.
Yeah.
And immediately I was called out as a fraud in the comments. Immediately they're like, oh yeah, are you teaching us about scalloped frets now, Cody? I mean, shade. Yeah, immediately they called me out.
You're lying.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Blast beat. Love a good blast beat.
I fucking love this man. He's my favorite. I'm a big drum guy. And so anytime there's a drum solo, I always perk up a little bit. And he's one of my favorite right now. He just has that bass.
Oh yeah.
It's so perfect. It sounds so
that
good.
Clean blast.
Well, I always forget when I watch these commie band intros that there's like a song coming, because I'm just like, I get so into the instrumental, and then I'm like, oh yeah, and then also the girls are coming out, they're gonna do some shit. You always forget. I don't think you've seen a video with the whole crew.
No, I haven't.
That arena. Just one day in my life, I just want to fucking be in an arena like that and come up through the stage. Like, there doesn't need to be a crowd. There doesn't need to be a crowd cheering. I just want to be in that like elevator that rises
up.
lift.
Yeah.
I was like, it just seems like the coolest fucking way to enter a stage. Like when she pops up here, like look at this with the silhouette behind her too. Let's go. Last time you saw her, she was like 15. Yeah. Now she's 27 here. Yeah, bring the fire. Come on. you ever been on a stage where there's fucking flamethrowers going? Because that seems like
pyrotechnics.
Yeah, it seems like the coolest and the most terrifying thing that I could imagine.
I have not been on a stage with pyrotechnics. I've been very close to a stage that had pyrotechnics. And what's really cool, have you been to any shows that have that kind of stuff?
No.
What's super sick is like whenever they shoot those big gouts of flame, you just get a blast of heat in the crowd, and it's so like,
I guess no, that's not fair. I have been to shows. Hannah and I went to a show like 2 years ago, and we were like VIP, like we weren't in like general admission where you were like at the stage. We were right on the side, and it was super cool, and those things would go up. And I remember specifically because we're jumping around, we're going crazy, and then that hits you, and you're like, hey, what about a cold plunge? Why don't we do like a big fan of air?
Oh, that's real fire. Yeah,
that's fucking terrifying.
I want to do it
every time. Death stare. She always hits us with at least one death stare. She has to get you at least once.
That had no business going that hard. That like little thing they were doing was like, it fit the groove so well.
Yeah, this makes me really want to fucking show you Headbanger. Like, at least it would be disrespectful not to show the whole song, but I just want to show you the fucking part where Momo takes over. It's so good. But anyways, that was Kagaru with the Kami Band intro, and you guys got to see his bass, which was pretty sick. I think we might try to do at some point maybe like a co-stream from his house, so he doesn't have to come over here and we have to do this weird setup with because I never know if it's gonna sound good from his microphone. I don't know. Like it's a different setup. Like if he has his own shit going, I have my shit going. Might be a little easier for us to do some of these like
maybe
requests and stuff too, because that's always fun. But that song, as Cody said, has no business going that hard.
It's so good.
But until next time. We'll see you.